Good morning, everyone. Welcome to CSL West Georgia. We'll begin our service this morning with a meditation with Cheryl. So please welcome Cheryl.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. And this is a time where we are just going to get centered and go inside into that essence that we are. And so you may want to just take some deep breaths and just gently close your eyes. And as we breathe deeply, we begin to just let go of all the muscles in the face, the eyes, the cheeks. Just let go. And on the next exhale, just let the shoulders go. Feel that release down in through the arms and the hands. And we begin to feel this wave of peace going from the eyes down through the torso, the legs, and out the feet. We just begin to come inward as we focus on that third eye, center of the forehead, the single eye. Just focus there and let everything go. I release and let go and let God, let Spirit. And we just continue to let go and to feel and to realize the spirit that we are. And here we let go of all negativity, of all outer worldliness. We let go of the world chaos and come into the true world, the world of spirit. And we say thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, as we let go and let Spirit. And we know that during the week, we can come here at any time to come back and center ourselves. to be in the world but not of the world. And now, with a feeling of gratitude and renewal and joy and liveliness, we start to come back into this time and space, feeling renewed and refreshed as we gently open our eyes. And so it is.
Thank you, Cheryl. Beautiful way to start our service. And now, if you would all join me in saying our vision and mission statement together. Our mission statement will be first. CSL West Georgia is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. And our declaration of principles. I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now and I rejoice in it. And so it is. Take it away, ladies.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Please remain standing. We have a song for you. Have you got that song? No, I mean, do you have it on? Because I didn't load it. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Everybody hold your horses there. It's okay. I loaded the lyrics, not the music. That won't work. Okay, got it. Yay! Woo, woo, woo. Oh, it's that girl. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Sing it, Connie. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. All right. soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Now your soul is welcome here. 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 Thank you. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here.
And we have a wonderful soul this morning to give our reading. Please welcome Dana. She will give our reading for us today.
Today I'm reading The Quest for Love by Eric Butterworth. Life for most people is a long quest for love. We're always looking for love here and there and everywhere, in experiences, in relationships. Oh, someday I'm going to find my love. Across the crowded room, love comes into my life. Life becomes a quest for objects of love, and in human consciousness, I'm sure we all realize that this is where we are much of the time. Intuitively, within ourselves, we know that love is an inner power, not an object, that our need is not to be loved. Our need is to love. Within every person, there's a hunger and a thirst to express love, to radiate love, and to get ourselves in tune with the cosmic flow at the root of our being, to simply plug with the cosmic flow at the root of our being, to simply plug in, to turn the lights on, and to express out of the overflow of this inner love a lovingness towards life. We have a hunger for this, but we don't understand the process. So instead, we're out looking for it somewhere else, while all the time it's within us. Within every person, there's a hunger and a thirst to express love, to radiate love, and to get ourselves in tune with the cosmic flow at the root of our being. We need to redefine this thing called love, or rather undefine it, to get it out of the terms of definitions. We've accepted the biblical statement, God is love, as if love were a commodity that God has. So God gives it to us, and then we have it, and then we pass it along to other people. Actually, it is more a description of what God is than what God does. God is love is expressed much in the same way as God is life, God is intelligence, God is power, God is love. You see, there are simply abstract generalizations until we know that whatever else God is me. Does that surprise you a little bit? Whatever else God is me. I am the activity of God expressing itself as me. God is life, and I am life manifesting as my body temple. God is intelligence, and I am that intelligence in the form of the wisdom of my mind. God is power, and I am that power in the form of my strength and my creativity, my ability to form and shape and build. God is love, and I am that love expressing in and through and as my loving heart. Love is to touch the deep spring of our own nature, turn our own lights on, and be love. Be what we really are, which as Meister Eckhart's thought when he said, let God be God in you, let love be love at the root of your being. Thank you.
Excellent job. We have a song for you on this Palm Sunday, and we have Marsha's going to sing it for you. And she does such a great job. Just get ready. It's going to be fun. It's a Ricky Byers song called I Release and I Let Go, which was in the reading. Very good.
And it was in the meditation.
Meditation. That's where it was. Yes. Got it. Okay. Great minds. You know.
Good morning. Oh, everyone take a breath. and release. You know,
My
I always
dog-
love starting with a breath. Just
My dog is being ornery this morning, so please excuse him. All right, ready? Everybody is invited. Sing along.
there was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself, and I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. Hey, hey, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Michaiel, get up and sing with
I
us.
release and I let go. Let the Spirit of my life. Yes, our heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. Yes, my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for
Thank you, Marcia. Yeah. Sam's hogging the stage.
It's okay.
Woohoo!
Hey, we went to church. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. It's one of my very favorite songs. I loved it. All righty. Next, now that we're all up and ready, we've got Michaiel. Woohoo! We go to a class on Tuesday nights with Michaiel, several of us here. And I want to tell you this morning, one of the reasons I'm late is I was listening to a lot of Michaiel this morning. And I just lost track of time, y'all. I was almost late. So, but it's well worth it because thank goodness we have him in town. We have him here to give his talk for us today. So please, you all know and love him, and let's welcome him back. Michaiel.
Hello there, folks. Everybody hear me okay? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to get this out of the way a little bit so I don't knock it over. Welcome. It's so good to be back here. And today is a very poignant message because it's really at the core of why we seek to understand ourselves and what stands between us and the spiritual promise of happiness, peace, fulfillment, abundance, and success. And that is the ability and willingness to develop personal peace. And in a world riddled with war, with judgment, with the fear of anyone who thinks, acts, looks, prays differently, there is this hostility, there's this rage, this anger, this anxiety that is like a black mold that is growing in the recesses of so many people's minds. And most of us have been taught and conditioned from the time we're little that the emotions are divided into two categories. The ones that I seek are those that I call positive, or as I define them, expansive emotions, such as joy, love, peace, and happiness. And those emotions that I have deemed negative are those emotions that are constricting and tightening, such as anger, hurt, fear, jealousy, loneliness, and rage. But the thing is we're little, we're taught to judge our emotions. And the problem is, when we judge something, we avoid it, we deny it, we repress it. And that's what creates the destructiveness of any emotion, whether it's an expansive emotion like love, joy, and peace, or whether it is a destructive emotion that is constricting, such as guilt, anger, shame, and fear. So it's not the emotional title of the label that determines whether it's positive or negative in your life. And to develop personal peace, you must have dominion over your emotional body. And most of us are run wild and let our emotions dictate our thoughts, our beliefs, our addictive reactions, our behaviors, our relationships are compressed and repressed by fear and those constricting emotions. So the very first step in developing personal peace is to redefine your relationship with your emotions. Stop judging them. Anger is not negative. Love is not positive. What I do with my anger, what I do with my love determines whether it's constructive or destructive. Even love that I ignore, love that I depress and repress becomes destructive. Heart attacks are often a denial of receiving love, a pushing of love away, a denial to feel love. And yet anger that's felt, expressed responsibly, hear that word, felt and expressed responsibly becomes a positive force in our life. It creates positive change. How many third world countries that revolted out of anger for the indignity and the injustices of the repression of humankind, of races and of people who think or act differently, of the Jewish community, of anyone, you can just see it out there, it's everywhere. But when anger is dealt with responsibly and it's expressed, it creates positive change. It says this has got to change. A lot of good has come out of the expression of anger that's done with dignity. So you see, it's not the label. The ego in us loves a shortcut. Okay, all my uncomfortable emotions are negative and bad and wrong. And all of my positive, joyful ones that everybody talks about positivity. You know, there's such a thing as toxic positivity. Did you know about that? It's when you deny your feelings of your true, authentic feelings in order to put on a front, in order to appear to be happy. And yet, the most positive thing you can do in developing personal peace is to be completely honest with how you feel. And if you feel hurt or lonely or disappointed, admit it. Don't repress it, because that's what creates the destructiveness. That's what creates the pain. And you think about this, in the Bible, it says to return as a little child. A little child, before they're taught and conditioned and repressed by their parents of their behavior, they express their emotions completely, wide open, fully. They don't apologize. They don't think twice about it. They just express it. No, I'm not saying to do it that way, but I'm saying to give yourself the freedom to feel whatever you're feeling and to honor it without questioning it. And because of our gender identity too, we divide up the emotions as well. Men are allowed to get angry. Oh, they're getting in touch with their feelings. Men are okay, you get angry. Men can get angry, women can't. Women can't get angry. They become suddenly you fill in the blank, right? Rhymes with witch. And yet men are not allowed to feel hurt. They're not allowed to cry. They're not, oh, that's a sign of weakness for men. So men take all that hurt and depress it and repress it, and it causes depression, folks. It causes anxiety. So dealing with personal peace, the first thing is to change and stop judging your emotions as positive and negative and see them as expansive and constricting. And it would be kind of like saying, you know what? Inhaling's really good and positive, and exhaling's really bad and negative. You need to do both to breathe. You need to clear your emotional body because that is what stands between you and the personal peace that you desire and that you seek. It is that feeling and it is that energy of our emotions which cloud us and separate us from our soul and our spirit. And yet our soul and spirit uses our emotions to direct us, to give us feedback and guidance. And if you can open up and be honest with yourself with how you feel, you can take dominion over your emotional body. And I want you to think about this. If I were to say to you right now, write down 5 things that you want to change or have in your life right now, something you want to manifest. A new hot tub. It could be a new chair. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new job. Why do you want that? Because it'll make me feel more secure. It'll make me feel more joy. It'll bring me more pleasure. Everything you want in life is an emotional feeling, folks. Why do you go to church and why do you meditate? To feel better, to feel peace, to feel inspired, to feel joy, to feel community, to feel connection. That's all emotion. Yet we think of our emotions as weak. We've judged them as good and bad and right and wrong. And that's when you repress your negative emotions, so to speak, they're interlocked. To the degree you repress or depress your negative emotions is the degree that you can't feel the joy and the love and the happiness or the peace. You can perform it. Oh yeah, I'm happy, I'm smiling. But it's not real. It's a performance, and you know the difference. Developing personal peace in a world riddled with war is essential. How do I help the universe? How do I help the world events? I get so upset and angry and frustrated, then I'm becoming part of the problem, folks. I'm resonating with the energy that creates war through my judgments, through my fear, because I'm not supposed to feel it. But if I can shift and understand my emotions and express them responsibly, you create a new space inside of you that the light of your soul and spirit can shine through. It's kind of like your soul and spirit is this beautiful cathedral, and it's filled with this brilliant light of love, of peace, of understanding, of compassion, of joy. And the building itself is your body. The stained glass windows are your emotional body. And there are 2 forms of negative, quote, constricting emotions, those that I call the tidal wave emotions. Those are 5 of them generally. That's anger, anxiety, fear, self-pity, and hurt. Those are the 5 tidal wave emotions that knock you for a loop. Now, beyond those tidal wave emotions, there's also the choppy water emotions. They don't knock you over, but they are irritating, they are frustrating, and those are, for instance, depression, disappointment, worry, guilt. Those are the emotions that are the choppy water emotions, loneliness. And those emotions are what create the blockage of the light from your soul and spirit. The light that wants to come out of you to shine into the world through those stained glass windows. Those tidal wave emotions are like the grime. It's like this thick, dirty grime on the windows. And the choppy emotions are like dust, where it distorts your view, it distorts your vision, it distorts your perception of what's going on around you. And the goal is to have a clean, clear window so that the light within you can shine out into the world. And likewise, the light of the world can shine within you to create more experiences of joy and freedom and love. The grimy windows are something that most people identify with. Oh, that's an angry person. That's a lonely person. That's a person who's always depressed. No, it isn't. It's somebody who hasn't cleaned their windows. And I'm here to teach you how to clean those windows so that you can set your soul free, so that you can be a light in a world that is addicted to thinking of itself as dark and painful and separate. So how do you do that? One of the things that's important, and when I talked about these tidal wave emotions, is that the most common one that most people deal with and feel because they've learned to judge their emotions, and one of the first things that causes anxiety, which is one of those tidal wave emotions, the one thing that causes anxiety is unidentified and repressed hurt, anger, disappointment, fear, loneliness. That's what creates that energy. And it's important to let that in. Anxiety comes from unidentified and repressed feeling, my other feelings that I won't deal with. Oh no, I'm not worried. I'm just anxious all the time. I'm biting my nails, and I'm, people that let their anxiety run through their body. Those foot tappers. No, I'm not. I'm good. No problem. Or the nail biters or the hair twirlers. Those are all forms of anxiety trying to escape that you won't deal with. And when you can recognize there are 10 common causes of anxiety, I'm going to give you a technique to work through this and work with this, but I want to check the time. Good, we've got plenty of time. So the very first one is unidentified and unexpressed emotion is the first common cause. The most common cause when I work with clients is that they have learned to judge their anger as bad and wrong instead of knowing that it's a force of change. It is a force of willpower. The smokers that are constantly smoking, they're fuming with anger. And this helps me to relax a little bit. I have control over this. The rest of my life is in shambles, but I can control this. And I'm fuming with anger, smoking with anger. And the ironic thing is, because they won't deal with their anger, that's where their willpower to stop smoking exists, trapped underneath their anger. If they can express and release their anger, their willpower to let go of the smoking, because that energy is not trying to escape anymore. It's not there anymore. So that's an analogy to understand. Our emotional body is everything, folks. It is the core of most of my teachings, because there's the body, our physical body, and then there's the mind, which makes up our mental attitude and beliefs, and our emotional body, our feelings. And that then is from the physical to the emotional, connects to what? Spiritual. Well, your light of spirit is trying to get to your body for great health and well-being and vitality, but it's clouded and polluted as it moves through your emotional body because there's a warehouse of repressed anger, hurt, disappointment, fear, guilt, shame, whatever, that diminishes the light of your spirit. It doesn't block it. Sometimes it does for some people who've done it for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It can really shut down to a person who feels vacant and empty and hopeless and has given up on life. And when we can recognize the importance of your emotional body, it is the source of all motivation. It's what you really want in all the changes in your life, is to feel something different. That relationship, I'll feel loved, I'll feel intimate, I'll feel connected, whatever it is you're seeking. So when we look outside of ourselves to try to get a feeling, that job or that relationship, it's always going to disappoint you, because your soul says that's not the source. You are the source of your feelings. And if you can clean your windows, you'll feel happy and joyful without that loving relationship. Imagine that. You can feel happy and joyful at any income level that you earn. And actually, when you feel really good about yourself, you create opportunities for more success and abundance. So it gets down to this. Another common cause of anxiety is the fear of rejection, humiliation, abandonment, and betrayal. Because fear, unexpressed and ignored, means to, ignorance is where fear thrives, is to ignore it. It putrefies into anxiety very quickly. But a lot of people are afraid and are afraid to admit it. And when we can admit, we can change, we can heal. Another common cause of anxiety is attempting to trust untrustworthy individuals. Just have faith. Don't question anything I say. Blind faith often leads to anxiety, because those people that tell you to trust them are the ones who are most likely untrustworthy, trying to convince you to just trust me, just trust me, just trust me. Why do you need to tell me that? Well, to be honest with you. Well, are you telling me lies all these other times and now you're finally being honest with me? Well, to be honest, I know people say that all the time. Well, to be honest with you, I'm like, okay, what's the rest of the time? Are you lying? Yeah. So attempting to trust people who are not trustworthy is another source of anxiety. This fourth one's an interesting one that I've dealt with in the past, and it kind of sideswiped me. It's when you start to experience excessive joy and happiness and success and freedom creates anxiety to your ego that's sitting there thinking, when's the shoe going to drop? When's the bad news going to happen? When am I going to discover the lump? It's too good to be true, right? Nothing's ever too good or too bad not to be true, right? It's like, what's going on? It's our beliefs about life, and we can change that. We can clean the windows, and we can let the light of our soul come out, and we can also receive the light in from life around us, where we experience, because we lift our frequency and vibration to gratitude, to love, to joy, to those calm, still emotions, unlike the tidal wave and unlike the choppy water emotions. Peace, love, joy are calm and clear, and guess what they do? They reflect heaven above on the still surface of your emotional body. They reflect the love that you are, the joy that you are, the freedom that you are. So I can't encourage you enough, folks, because as you heal and work through your emotional pain and frustration, there's not just one person with less anxiety. There's more peace in the world. We're all connected. And being afraid and angry and judging what's going on in the wars and the world is a part of the problem. You cannot resolve a problem with the same consciousness that created it. You have to shift and lift it to a higher frequency. That doesn't mean you ignore the anger that you feel about the war. No, and this is how you deal with any emotion that's constricting. The first step is to acknowledge it, to admit it. Yeah, I'm angry. Yeah, I'm upset. Yes, I'm disappointed. Yes, I'm hurt. First step, admit it. Second step is to respond to it, to feel it. It's kind of like your emotions are like this sopping wet rag that you've collected over the decades of water. And it's dripping. And because you don't deal with it, you put it into a dark place in your shadow. And then it gets moldy. It starts to stink. It starts to grow things that you don't want. Often, dis-ease. And I'm saying, folks, don't look for something out there to heal yourself. Not that you can't get support, not that you can't get doctors to help you, but do your inner work. Take that wet rag and squeeze it out and wring it out. That means feel those emotions, express them, release them. Feel, express, and release is what creates space for the joy and the love and the light that's already within you to come forth. It's there, folks, you just don't feel it. One of the number one reasons people avoid meditation, do you know what that is? I discovered this because I started meditating in high school. I took a Silva Mind method when I was a junior in high school. And I realized after teaching meditation for 20 years, the number one reason people just can't seem to find time to meditate. Or when I do, I get distracted. Because what are you doing in meditation? You're shutting out the outside world. You're turning inward to your inner world of feelings. I don't want to deal with my anxiety, so let's just avoid meditation, because the minute I turn inward, I don't know, I just can't seem to quiet my mind. My mind's racing 90 miles an hour. Anxiety, called running anxiety. Instead of saying, when judging it as bad, or I can't meditate, I'm not a meditator. As long as you have a mind, you can meditate. But deal with the anxiety so that you can access the peace. Well, I thought just by closing my eyes and taking a couple deep breaths, that's supposed to solve everything, all my problems. No, it won't. It's called a breathing technique. Meditation is an entry into and the resolving and the awareness of your inner being. Your feelings are the number one thing that people feel, and they avoid their feelings, so they avoid meditating. Does that make sense? Your intuition, your purpose in life, your destiny is found in the depth of your emotion. I don't know what I want to do. Tell me what I should do, Michaiel. Tell me what I should do to be happy. What makes you happy? I don't know. That's sad. Why? Because people are cut off emotionally. So those are some of the common causes of anxiety. But what I want to get into is, how do you process it? The first step, as I mentioned, to feel it, acknowledge it, own it rather than judge it and repress it. Second step is to be willing to feel it, to go into it. Now, there are a couple techniques to express it, the third step. I recommend a journaling process to journal it out. And I did this back when I was like 25, 26, not that long ago. No. And I was driving to a beach in Florida. I lived in Orlando, and I was driving to Siesta Key, my favorite beach, to go hang out for the day. And I was listening to some cassette tape, right? And I think it was like Nightingale Conant or something. And the technique was dealing with your emotions. And it said, gave me this journaling technique. And I thought, you know what? I'm kind of a little upset. I'm a little peeved. I wouldn't admit that I was angry. I'm a little bit anxious. I'm a little bit, yeah, I guess I could benefit from doing this. So I stopped at a 7-Eleven. I got a legal pad and a pen because I didn't have it in my car. And I went to the beach. I got settled on the beach. And I wrote at the top, as instructed, me and my anger. And I thought, oh, this is stupid. So I wrote that down. This is stupid. I can't believe I'm doing this. This feels like I'm back in 4th grade. This feels like I'm back in, oh my God, in 4th grade, I remember that little bastard. And all this anger started coming up. Because when you journal, you slow down your thinking. And when you slow down your thinking, you tap into your subconscious mind where all this is stored. You cannot write as fast as you think. So by writing down your thoughts, you slow down your thinking. And that's when you dip into where this anger exists, or this hurt, or this fear, or this worry, or this loneliness exists. So you got to slow yourself down. Journaling is another way to do that. Now, I thought I wouldn't be able to fill a page. 45 minutes later and 20 pages. It just kept coming out. And I kept remembering things and stuff because I opened up the warehouse. I let the light in, and it started to come up and out, and I felt it and I expressed it. And then suddenly it shifted, and this wave of peace washed over me. It's kind of like I didn't realize how tight and the impact of that repressed anger was until it left. It's kind of like the air conditioner running. You don't know how loud it is till it shuts off because you're so used to it, Same with my anger. And then when I experienced that, I felt so at peace. I connected with nature. The beach experience was an amazing experience because I cleared space to allow myself to feel and see the beauty all around me. And that's when I started really teaching this to my clients and my friends, because I'm like, this stuff works. I don't teach stuff that I don't do, folks. I'm not just a textbook teacher. I read a chapter in a book, I'm gonna go teach it. That's awareness of technique. That's not living it and knowing it. And there is a difference. So that technique of writing and journaling, you can write me and my loneliness, me and my fear, me and my anger, and just, again, ask your higher self for help. Ask your soul for help, because guess what? They want you to clear this stuff out so that they can be heard. They're there to help you. But your ego says, oh no, I'll do it myself. I'll just drink alcohol and I'll feel good then. I'll just smoke and I'll feel good then. I'll just avoid any uncomfortable discussions with any of my friends. I'll just, ignore being real and honest with my friends. Those are really lasting, powerful relationships, aren't they? The ones that are superficial. Did you talk about the weather and what's on TV? You want the depth. But depth means I got to get in touch with my feelings. A technique now, this is not to replace doing the journaling work, but when you're then going through life, because I'm not saying any of these techniques means you'll never feel any anger in your life, but it won't be a warehouse when somebody, and we've all been victims of this, when somebody cuts you off in traffic and all this rage comes out. Well, that activity didn't really justify that kind of energy, but it triggered the warehouse that you won't deal with, to the point where people shoot each other for cutting them off in traffic. It's crazy, but that's the power of emotion that's unexpressed, is it comes out very destructively. Yet, when we've expressed and cleared out the, quote, constricting emotions, then the light of your soul and the light of joy and freedom and happiness becomes your natural state of being. You've cleaned the windows of the cathedral, and you maintain them. You don't clean them once. Yeah, I dealt with my emotions in 72, I think it was. I'm done with that. I'm on to better things. As long as you're alive, you're going to be feeling emotion. And I'm giving you like a 3-hour workshop in 30 minutes here, trying to give you as much information, because that's the nature of how I work, is I want to help people change. Because as you each process and resolve and release those constricting emotions, and you bring your light back into yourself, it's not just one person's affected, it's everyone in every relationship you have is impacted. It's how the world can heal, folks. You're not an island. You're connected to others. And your presence, your resonance, your vibration matters much more than you realize. It's like we're all cells in the body of the planet. Is my cell harmonious in offering, supporting life, or is it diseased by whatever label you call it, diminished of its life force? The life force is soul and spirit, and the emotional body is the biggest impedance to allowing that life to shine and to reach down to every cell of your body where you have vibrant vitality and health. So this technique I'm going to teach you real quickly. I'm going to describe it. It takes longer to describe than to actually do it. And then I'm going to guide you through it. It's called the peace technique that I developed. And this is something I developed over 4 or 5 years. Certain parts of it came. And it's the peripheral eye alignment for ease and calm. Peace. Peripheral eye alignment for ease and calm. I used to call it the yoga stretch for the eyes technique. But it's very simple, and it takes about 1 minute to 2 minutes to do. Now, again, this isn't to replace doing your inner work. This is when you've done your inner work and something comes up and you get off balance, get into choppy waters, and you want to get back to the still, clear waters. The very first step you do is you get comfortable, undistracted in a room, keeping your eyes open. You lift your eyes up to your forehead. As you lift your eyes up, you start to slow down your brainwave levels. Did you know that? The minute you lift your eyes up, you start creating alpha brainwave. That's where the memory is located in the subconscious mind. That's why when you ask somebody, what did you have for dinner last week? They go, because they slow down their brain so they can retrieve the information. And then that's a biofeedback, scientifically demonstrated technique. And a lot of the masters, Jesus' pictures, are looking up at his heavenly Father for guidance, slowing down his brain waves to receive. First step, take a deep breath in with your eyes open. Look at a spot on the ceiling. Filling your lungs with life-giving oxygen. Hold your breath. Create tension in your eyes. And we're going to do this in a minute, folks. So I'll guide you through it in a moment. Holding your breath, holding the tension in your eyes. And then as you exhale, you let yourself exhale with a hum. Feel the vibration in your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your stomach. Feel that energy. It grounds you. It gets you present in your body as you exhale the hum. First step. Second step, your eyes are closed. This time you take in another deep breath. You can breathe a few regular breaths in between. But the second one is you're going to take another intentional full breath, filling your lungs with life-giving oxygen. This time you're moving your eyes towards your right ear. So from the top, you over to your right ear, filling your lungs, holding your breath. Hold it till it's uncomfortable, not painful, but uncomfortable. And then exhale with a hum. And while you're humming, mentally repeat an affirmation. My body is relaxed, my mind is clear. My body is relaxed. You're humming, but you're thinking those thoughts. You don't need to think about humming. So you think, my body is relaxed, my mind is clear, or whatever affirmation of what you're wanting to do. Tonight I'll get a good night's sleep could be another one if you want to program your subconscious to get a better night's sleep. So you would do that 2 or 3 times as you're exhaling the hum. Then you relax a moment, breathe normally. Now, the third deep breath is you're doing the same thing. Every step is the same, except you're moving your eyes towards your left ear. You take a deep breath in, filling your lungs, hold it, lift your eyes over towards your left ear and your mind with your eyes closed. You're turning your eyes, creating strain, hold the breath, creating strain. Then you finally exhale and you hum. My body is relaxed, my mind is clear. My body is relaxed, my mind is clear. My body is relaxed, my mind is clear. It's hard to hum and talk at the same time, but you get my intention here. That's the first, second, third step. The fourth is then back up here where you started. You're creating a triangle, folks, like a pyramid. But this time your eyes are closed. First time your eyes were open. That's the only difference. You take that other deep breath in, holding your breath, feel the energy, hold it, exhale with a hum. My body is relaxed, my mind is clear. Repeat that as you hum, and then just relax into the feeling. Now, I've taught that technique for many years, and just recently I discovered that the vagus nerve that actually stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system is influenced by humming. I did not know that. It was intuitively come to me to do this. But it's nice to get science to back up what you teach. And so when you do that with intention, with purpose, why am I doing this? You can ask your higher self too to help you. I'm really stressed about this thing I got to do tomorrow. I'm really anxious. Well, let me do this technique to get clear. Take dominion over your mind. Wash the windows. That will knock the dust and the grime off, at least temporarily. I'm not saying that's the long-term effect, because if you have a lot of repressed anger, that's not going to be enough. You don't want to just cut it off at the top. That's kind of what it does. It cuts off the anxiety that's growing. Now, doing the journaling and doing the other processing can pull the roots up so that you don't have that anxiety inside of you anymore. So with that technique, let's do it really quickly together, okay? Do you all mind? Because it's not difficult. It's just a lot to talk about. It's quicker to actually do it. So just get comfortable. I'll do the humming. I'll let you guys hum, and then I'll say the affirmation. So you want to lift your eyes up, take a deep breath in, lift your eyes up, look at a spot in the ceiling, hold your breath, hold your eyes in that tight, tense position, hold it a little bit longer. Now this time you're going to exhale with your lips closed and create the humming sound as you close your eyes. Let your eyes close down, shut down. Feel that energy in your chest and your lungs. Feel it. My body is relaxed. My mind is clear. My body is relaxed. My mind is clear. Let it out. There you go. Now just breathe naturally in and breathe out. Wonderful. The first step is always the most challenging. The second step, we're going to do the exact same thing, but this time your eyes are closed. And this time, filling your lungs once again with life-giving oxygen that blesses and refreshes as you move your eyes towards your right ear. Hold the tension in your eyes. Hold your breath. Hold it a little bit longer. Create a little bit of tension. Now, again, exhale with the humming. Let it vibrate and let it be loud inside of you. Vibrate. Let that feeling vibrate all through you. My body is relaxed. My mind is clear. My body is relaxed. My mind is clear. My body is relaxed. My mind is clear. Now breathe naturally and normally. It is the most wonderful feeling to let yourself relax, to let go. You have more dominion over your body and mind than you realize. As we take that third deep breath in, this time filling your lungs and moving your eyes towards your left ear, filling your lungs with life-giving oxygen, holding your breath, holding it, holding the tension in your eyes. Now let your eyes relax, let your breathing, as you hum the exhale, let the exhale happen. Let your eyes completely, totally relax as you let go. Humming the vibration. My body is relaxed. My mind is clear. My body is relaxed. My mind is clear. Beautiful, folks. You're doing really well. And just let yourself feel your energy becoming smooth, the still waters like a mountain lake reflecting the beauty all around it. As above, so below. And this final deep breath completes the triangle from where you began. So let's do that other deep breath again. This last one, filling your lungs with life-giving oxygen. Feel it, filling your lungs, holding your breath, holding the tension in your eyes as you lift your eyes back up to the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now this time exhale with a robust humming sound. Feel it through your chest all the way down to your toes and your fingers. Hum. Feel it as your body relaxes. Your mind is clear. Your body relaxed. Your mind is clear. Your body is relaxed. And just breathe naturally. And feel this wave of relaxation expanding from the very core of your being out through your fingertips and your toes, filling your space, your auric field. Imagine your auric field, your favorite color. And your body is more relaxed and your mind is more clear. So with that, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right. Now, if some of you are interested in repeating that exercise, it's easy enough to remember. I try to keep my teachings as easy, breaking down complex, complicated ideas and strategies into simple step-by-step ideas and processes. If you go to my link tree, Michaiel.com, my first name, Michaiel.com, there's the peace technique that you can download. It's a 5-minute audio that guides you through it. And as you do that and practice it, you'll get good at doing it yourself. You don't need that, but it's an access that you can have, that you can check out if you're interested in that. And I also have on there, because I could talk about anxiety, like I said, for 3 hours and the techniques to work through it. And it's something that I think is important, more so now than ever. If you want to be part of the healing of our planet, heal your emotional body. Let the light of your spirit and your soul lift the frequency all around you. It lifts the earth, the ground, all the different kingdoms. Your presence, magic, is what you can do today. So Michaiel.com, you can check that out if you're interested. It's just an additional thing you can do, because I want to tell you more, but I don't have much time anyways. I hope I've provided with you some ideas, some things, maybe shifted your perspective, expanded your awareness of the importance of your emotional dominion. And as you change your emotional body, your frequency lifts and new opportunities. The more you feel gratitude, not just say the words, thank you. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, to feel it, generally feel it and embody gratitude. Then you attract more reasons to be grateful. You attract more reasons to succeed in whatever area you want. And it all hinges upon you and a choice to become more whole and to honor that emotional body that is the source of your happiness and joy and your freedom and fulfillment. That's when you live a spiritual life because of who you are. Not the books you read, but who you are, your very presence in the world. Thank you.
It's wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you for opening everybody up to receive my song. I appreciate that. This is a song I wrote, I guess, about 4 years ago. And on Palm Sunday, I think we all need to acknowledge that people worship in all kinds of different ways, but all paths lead to the same. It's my opinion. Divine love can change you, open and heal your heart. Banish and conquer pain that tears you apart. There's one creator known by many names, different pathways all lead to the same. So whatever your passion, whatever you find, know your creator offers love that's divine, and let that love in. Let their love in. Divine love matters. It gathers and scatters your fear. Like a hand from beyond, lovingly dries your tears. There's one creator known by many names, different pathways all lead to the same. So whatever your passion, whatever you find, know your creator offers love that's divine, and let their love in. And let their love in. Trusting yourself can be the biggest leap of all. With your broken wings, you wanna fly, but you're afraid you'll fall. All of creation's behind you to guide you all the way. Open your heart, find the joy that's on the way. Divine love can take you
places that you've never dreamed. In this lifetime of shadows, love is the one right beam. There's one creator, known by many names. Different pathways all lead to the same. So whatever your passion and whatever you find, know your creator offers love that's divine. And let their love in. Open your heart and let their love in. Just let their love in. Let their love in. Thank you. I bet you want a microphone.
Oh, that would help. Thank you. Beautiful service. Thank you again, Michaiel. And I love that song. That was beautiful. Well, y'all, now it's time for conscious giving. Money is a spiritual activity. Spiritual giving is an opportunity to express the gratitude and open our consciousness to receive greater abundance. It is the practice of participating in the circulation of universal good. We have 3 ways to give here at CSL West Georgia. You can put cash or check in the envelope found in your bulletin. You can donate online by accessing your personal Breeze account using the Breeze mobile app on your phone. You can also donate electronically with your phone by using the information found on the back of your bulletin. This information is also being placed in the chat window for our online viewers. If you donate online, either using your phone or your Breeze account, please put an online giving card in the collection plate to acknowledge your contribution. If you did not pick one up at the door, you can get one from the usher. Now, together, as one consciousness for prosperity, let us say together, freely I give with a feeling of abundance, knowing that my gift blesses others and myself as well.
Freely I give, freely I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. Your turn. Freely I give, freely I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. Lovingly. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. Little brother wanted to be up here too. We got the whole family up here. Come on, Marvin.
It's a thing. It's a whole family that participates in giving. And in giving is more ways than one, y'all.
Mhm.
And we see it as our little usher manages to get around
Oh,
and
I
say
bet he
hello
is,
to
yeah.
everyone.
He's good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, honey. All right. Hey. Yes, yes. Oh, and Sammy's giving as well. So please, everyone, say this together with me, please. I am grateful for the divine givingness circulating abundantly through my life, our community, and our world, and for our collection. Thank you.
Now Sam wants to sing too. Can't let all those kids sing and not me.
Now it's time for announcements. First of all, I talked to Ronnie yesterday for quite some time, and she wanted to let everyone know how much she appreciated the lovely card and knowing that she's being thought of as things are going along at home. We think that she's found somebody to take care of her husband. That's going to be very good. And she plans to be with us on Easter Sunday. So, yay. Okay. And Ken is improving with every moment. We can tell. Yay, Ken. Chris is improving every moment with his eye surgery. And he's hoping he's going to feel well enough to be able to sit through with the patch on maybe next week's service. So he'll get to hear Nelta and Emily.
Good.
Yay. So things in our community, let me tell you all those prayers, every good thought, every vibration of giving has worked because here we are seeing it in our own community. We had a setback with Dawn, but Dawn has been moved to a wonderful facility up in Buckhead, and there has been a tremendous amount of caring and sending lots and lots of wonderful prayers for Dawn. And Ursula, thank you. And Lily, thank you especially. Lily's gone daily and helped feed Dawn. And Ursula has gone all the way from her work and checked on her. And so with such loving souls and such care and prayers that I'm sure I can give a wonderful good announcement about Dawn soon as well. So thank you all. Bless you all.
Thank you.
Loving community and great communication. We've had text after text. It's been fabulous. So thank you all. Next week, hooray, hooray, we have Nelta and Emily, and we're going to have our sound bath. This is our third year of celebrating Easter Sunday with Nelta and with Emily with their beautiful meditations and sound baths. So do not miss it. Please make sure that you're here and we all get to enjoy for our third year of having them. And good news, I found out from Michaiel, he's extended his stay. So we'll be able to have Michaiel back again in April. We are going to set a date. So we'll let you all know. There are several of us here and online that are having the wonderful opportunity to have a class with Michaiel. And it is wonderful. It does make you think. We have homework and it really speaks to your soul. So he's writing a book, yay, and we're all going to be participants in it. So we're all helping him. So anything that might help Michaiel, I think he'd surely enjoy your sending him a little note. And do check out his website. This morning I was a little late because I was checking out a lot. But so anyway, everybody that participated today, thank you all so much. We will be getting back full force pretty soon, we think. But thank you all for volunteering, Jim. And of course, our children are fabulous, and just love you all. So, next on our list is visitors. Have we got any new visitors this morning? No, I think everybody is our familiar faces, familiar loved faces and souls. So welcome and happy and glad you're all back with us.
Sandy, there's a bunny rabbit over there. I think that
Oh,
might be-
come up here, little Miss Bunny. Come up here. We have to see our little, come here, honey. Come on.
Or she
Come
can
and
just
see our
stand
little
up.
Easter bunny. Oh. Don't we all need some ears?
Yeah, we do. Next
You look
week.
darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Happy Easter. We'll see you next week. She'll have a little bunny tail on next week, maybe. And maybe Sammy will come with bunny ears next week. We'll
Sam
turn him
could
into
do
a little
that.
rabbit.
Yeah, he could do that.
All right, everyone, we are going to be closing out. We'll do our closing affirmation. Everybody's going to then circle. Oh, we have something. Oh, I'm sorry. My gosh, my brain is gone. Thursday nights is our, as you all know, is our book club. Dorothea is not here today, but Dorothea heads up our book club and runs our book club. And it is fabulous for everybody who comes. Come at 7:30. Do not miss it. Come in person because the book is fabulous. So I think we have it up here on the screen. The Game of Life. This woman is incredible. If you are not familiar with her, get familiar with her because she's just fabulous. The book, again, was written in 1925, and it is relevant in 2026, maybe even more so. So do join us on Thursday nights. And prayer requests, Shauna Kay is here today, our prayer practitioner, and Dorothea. On Mondays, they do prayers for us all. And look how it's working. Look at all of our people that's being taken care of with prayer. So please fill out a card if there's someone that you are hoping to help with a prayer, something that you need for yourself. Fill out a prayer card, put it in the white box. Shauna Kay will pick it up today after service. And every Monday, you're going to feel a little jolt because they are praying deeply for us. So please remember that's there and take advantage. And our closing affirmation, we're going to be saying together, then we're going to all join hands and close our service with the peace song. So please, everyone, let us stand and say our closing affirmation together. We go forth today knowing that we are God's blessing in the world. Only good comes from us. Only good comes to us. And so it is. Woo-hoo.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. In spirit as our Creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my song and vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, begin.